Hello everybody, and welcome to another M19 draft here on the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome. And before I begin, I would just like to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. But without further ado, let's get into the draft. Okie doke. So we have a great rare, a great uncommon, and a great common. I think Prodigious Growth is just pretty busted, and to be honest, you just play it on really anything, and it's basically a 7/7 trample haste is what this is. And then even if they kill it, you still got a ton of value. So I'm going to take Prodigious Growth here. It's monocolored. Psychic Symbiont is good, and it's splashable, but I'd rather start with a single colored card. Electrify is also nice, but obviously not as good as Prodigious Growth. I think Prodigious Growth is great. Okie doke. We could take Draconic Disciple, try to play a little bit of a ramp deck, maybe green-red ramp. Gargoyle Sentinel is a nice colorless card, but I'm not sure if I really want to take that here. I'd rather just take a good card of a color. Same with Sky Scanner. I'd rather take a card in a color. I do like Angel of Dawn, but I kind of want to try Draconic Disciple. The rare is missing out of this pack, so I don't really know too much. Draconic Disciple is nice. It is a gold card, though. I don't think I want to take a gold card here. Gargoyle Sentinel is not really what I want to be doing either. You would 100% take the Disciple, Belangio Joe. The problem is it's a gold card, and I think Angel of Dawn is also really good. Same with Sky Scanner. Gargoyle Sentinel is fine. I know the Disciple's strong. I'm not arguing about that part. I'm just saying that I don't want to take a gold card here. I'm just going to take the Angel of Dawn. I really like Angel of Dawn. It's one of the best commons, I think. And immediately rewarded. Hieromancer's Cage is great. You would take Disciple. Ice Rock would jam Gargoyle. You enjoy being... Yeah, I took the less open pick, but still more open than the Disciple, and we got kind of rewarded. If I take a non-green card, I'm not essentially taking a gold card anyways. That's not true, because I could just not play Prodigious Growth if green isn't open. Hieromancer's Cage is great. We're going to take it over Sky Scanner. Just good removal. I don't like Rogue Glove. Thud isn't great. Disperse has been fine. Invoke the Divine is fine. Disciple and Gargoyle. Interesting. So I made the non-popular pick with Angel. But I think I like Angel a lot, and I think that taking it there is fine. Line Breaker is a possibility. I could just take Titanic Growth. I'm just going to take Titanic Growth. I think Titanic Growth is awesome. And none of these other cards are really calling me. There's a decent blue cards, but Growth is awesome. I agree. Probably Linebreaker is just a dude. I feel like I can get Linebreaker back. He'll probably come back. Fell Spectre is a nice black card. I like Giant Spider. Mighty Leap is nice. I'm not going to really pick this up and try to splash right now. I already have a combat trick, though, so I don't really need that. I'm going to take the Giant Spider. Giant Spider plus this is kind of a monster. A lot of people sleep on the 2-1 with a shock attached to it. It's great in a Boros deck. Yeah, I think it's good in a Boros deck. I wouldn't dispute that. But it looks like I'm going to be playing Selesnya. Fancy vocab word. In the draft portion is where I'm the most comfortable. I honestly, like, if I just drafted a deck and then gave it to, like, someone good to play it. Not that I'm bad at the playing part, but I sometimes choke under the pressure. The 2/2 Vigi. I think 2/2 Vigi is better than Highland Game. And I think I want to be green, so I think I'm going to take the 2/2 Vigi over Dwindled and Invoke Divines. I am not a fan of Rock's Oracle, really. I don't mind another Titanic Growth. Fingers crossed as Wanjo. I don't think too much about it. Yeah, all the 1/2s and 1/1 tokens. I think I'm going to take another Titanic Growth. I don't love Rock's Oracle. You tap out for it on turn 5 and it doesn't stabilize you at all. Not going to take Isolate, though. Let's see what it's worth. .026. We could take this for a potential Black Splash. We could just take a Highland Game as a creature. Naturalize as sideboard tech. I'm going to take Naturalize as sideboard. Green is looking likely as a color. Foil, though. Yeah. Foils, it's funny. as Juanjo. Foils aren't actually worth more on Magic Online unless it's a foil mythic. True story. Because they don't look as good in digital form as they do in paper. Inspired Charge is a decent card, but I don't really want that. I only have 3 creatures. Yeah, foils online do look kind of terrible. We're just going to take Field Creeper as kind of a junker. See, Loxodon Linebreaker came back. Oh man, they're buying it for 30 cents. They look actively bad. Oaken form is interesting, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to take Linebreaker as a curve filler. I already have 1 big aura. I have 2 Titanic Growths to buff my creatures, so not really in the market for the Oaken thing. Ooh, Drill Master's a fine 2-drop. I don't like it a ton. Like, it's not like my favorite card, but see, I knew we'd get the Linebreakers. Yeah, I know mythics are always worth a ton. If you ever open a foil mythic, take it. It's pretty much always going to be value. Mythics are pretty much... Foil mythics are always decent. They're worth like 10 times as much as they would be normally, or even like more. So this deck's looking fine. We picked up a couple Junkers at the end of the pack. I like to call them Junkers. They're kind of just medium playables. And we're definitely going to focus on our gameplay. This time around, my last draft, I played like a bot, kind of. Like, I imagine that if I was playing as a bot, like one of those bots in like the old MTG duels, I was basically a bot. Easy Lena here, in my opinion. Angel of Dawn is nice, but Lena is just kind of a bomb. Kind of nice to pick this up. She just makes such a huge board. Helps you come back if you're a little bit behind, and she makes combat a nightmare for your opponent. So we're just going to slam this Lena. I like Exclusion Mage, but I'm not in that color. I like Star Crown Stag a lot. I like it better than the Sentinel. I love Lena. We're going to take the Stag, I think. Ooh, Cage is going over here. I like Stag better than Roxorcle. I don't like Druid, Belangia Joe. I think Druid is a trap type of card. It makes you play like bad cards in your deck, in my opinion. Stag is a beast, but technically it's actually an elk. I really have no idea how they choose which creature type they're going to give something. Like, why wouldn't you give this like a relevant... How many elks are there in Magic's like arsenal? Like, oh yes, we're just going to make a classic elk. I mean, the elk tribe needed support. Like, just make it a horse or something. Like, this is a horse fish. What? How supported are fish as an archetype? And, like, specifically, how supported are horse fish? I think we're going to take Druid of the Cowl here. It's just a premier 2-drop in this format. I love the Druid of the Cowl. Arcane Encyclopedia is great in sealed, but not as good in draft. But Druid of the Cowl is awesome. No dissing the elk tribe. Is there even an elk tribe? Are there other elks? There are a large number of elks. How many is a large number? Let's see. Let's see, guys. Wait. This is an elk? Oh my gosh. There are multiple elks. Scryfall is the thing I like to use. Card name, type line, elk. How many elks? Burnished Heart, Axebane Stag. That's a massive elk. Dawn Treader elk. Gang of elk. Is elk the plural of elk? There's an elk Manadork. Golden Hind. Glimmer Point Stag. I knew about that elk. That famous elk. Gang of elk. Great Sable Stag. Heliod. Oh, yeah, obviously, that's an elk. The Great Heart. He's an elk. Highland Game. Somberwald Stag's an elk. How are there so many elk? What the heck? Oh, they even made a new one. There are so many elk. Not even real. Damn, elk herd. I mean, so many elk. We're just going to keep playing elk tribal, I guess. We dissed the elks, but they keep coming. I like Bristling Boar a decent amount, but we're just going to keep taking elk. Elk is all there is to Magic nowadays. Going to curve elephant into elk. Going to go elf, elephant, elk. We're playing E tribal. We can only play cards if they... Oh, man, that creature type doesn't start with an E. Spider doesn't start with an E. Neither does angel or human. It's all about that elk, elephant, elf lifestyle. Druid of Horns. See, this is the card that I don't see why people like this card. Like, you play an aura and put it on it, and you get a 3/3. The 3/3 is not even an elk. I mean, you play bad auras to justify Druid of the Horns, in my opinion. I'd rather have, like, Gallant Cavalry. They call them Elmers in MTG history. I thought Elmer was specifically Heliod's emissary. So it's between Druid and Gallant Cavalry. I'm not playing Rustwing. Yeah, I think Cavalry easy. People were telling me they like Druid, but I don't see it. Ooh, what's this one? Target creature you control can't be blocked with heart. Oh, so it doesn't make my Gallant Cavalries unblockable. This does start with an E, but I think Gallant Cavalry is significantly better, so I'm just going to take another Cavalry. Third Gallant Cavalry or the fourth Dwarven Priest. There's an LR link about it. Oh man, I'll have to read that later. We're just going to slam Centaur Courser here. I really like this card. We're not really in the market for Oaken Form. I don't like Oaken Form. Centaur is great. We are playing the horse creatures. We have a Centaur and then we have an Elk. I wonder if the Elk likes the Centaur, like they're friends. Because they're both kind of like, this is like a kind of like a horse. This is kind of like a horse. This is a beast. They couldn't give it a creature type. They just called this a beast. It's a pack beast. Our elk likes to travel in packs. So do our elephants. We don't have any artifacts for this guy. But I think 2/3 is probably a little bit better than 3/2. Actually, I think 3/2 is probably better. I think I'd probably rather have this guy. Don't really need Plummet. I could take Plummet. I don't really want Dwarven Priest. I already have a ton of 4s. I like the 3/2 better because it attacks better and I can just tap down problematic stuff. I'm just going to take Thornhide Wolves over Plummet, I think. It's just a nice 5-drop. It's like a decent body. You can play it. Plummet isn't consideration, but I'm just going to take the Wolves. Now another 2-drop. I'm not taking Marauder's Axe. Wolves is fine, yeah. We're playing the Beasts of the Forest deck. I mean, you can't really, like, complain when you're just playing your Elk. I guess we'll take, we'll hate draft this, I guess. We're not playing Revitalize ever. We got a Falcon. It's even a foil Falcon. They're giving us all of the, Dwarven thing. We could play Dwarven. Don't really want to because I have so many 4-drops already. I have 5 of them. The Lightning Bear sells for 18 cents. Oh my gosh. I missed out on all the value, Belangia Joe. The equity I'm leaving on the table by not drafting that 18-cent card is unreal. Ooh, Dragon Sword. Dwarf is definitely a good sideboard option. I'm pretty happy to have it, Eswan and Joe. I kind of just want to take the Centaur Courser. I don't think that's crazy. We aren't a Dragon Sword deck. We don't really need that. We don't really need to go from 3 to 5. And we don't need colors. Bristling Boar is a 4-drop. We don't need that. We just want the Centaur Courser, I think. I'm liking this deck. I'm liking it a lot. A perfectly normal IKEA bookcase. Nothing strange going on here. I don't know whether Meteor Golem is good. I think it's too slow for draft. 7 mana is a lot. I don't think we want the Basilisk. We could take an Oaken Form. Oaken Form is not unplayable. It can give you some free wins, for sure. The Rectangle Curve. I think we'd rather have an Oaken Form than a Basilisk. Medium Golem. Death Baron, not where we want to be. Talons of Wildwood. This card could be decent in our deck. We have like a decent number of like kind of beefy dudes. Like these cards are kind of better with trample and stuff. I don't think like 7 mana removal is good in this format though, Belangia Joe. Read Fixed Rancor. I mean, this is basically garbage Rancor is what it is. Rock's Oracle's fine, but nothing special. Could play another Oaken Form. We could play Talons. Talon's a nice little bit of interaction. Stops us getting chump blocked. I think we'll take rocks. Giving our dudes trample. I don't like rocks. I'll take it though. It's better than that other card. Ooh, Colossal Dreadmaw is just what we wanted. We needed a big finisher. It worked great with our Titanic growths. Welcome to the squad, bud. Luminous Bonds. This pack is just going better and better for us now. Now we have 2 removal spells. Pegasus Courser, excellent. Ooh, a Johnny's Last Stand. Double Death Barons going around, yeah. A Johnny's Last Stand or Pegasus Courser. I think we want Pegasus Courser because we already have 5 4-drops and we have a 6th option. Built-in trample, agreed. Pegasus Courser is also better with the rocks. Yeah, we're going to take Pegasus Courser over Johnny's Last. This is tricky. Yeah, I think Pegasus. I mean, it's a Pegasus. It's not an ELK, so it doesn't really get along. But I still think we want the Pegasus Courser. The Johnny's Last Stand is just a bit clunky at 4 mana. Because yeah. We used that last time to search for the ELK. The ELK tribe. How many ELKs are too many ELKs is the question. The correct answer is that ELK. All day, all ELK. We don't want Gift. Don't want Marauder's Axe. Don't want. We already have a Naturalize for the sideboard. On horse. Oh my gosh, as Swanjo. Oh my gosh. Don't really want this. It's not on theme. I'm just kidding. We don't really want that effect. We could take Oaken Form. I think we'll take Invoke the Divine for the sideboard, though. We already have an Oaken Form that we might not play, even. Now we'll take a Mighty Leap. We already have 2 Titanic Growths, so we don't need it. Bristling Boar could be better than one of our 4-drops. I don't know. Swift Claw, probably not playing that guy. I like Spider a little bit better than the 4-3. Okay, guys. Ooh, we got the Talons back. Bad Rancor is not in the deck. We're not playing this card, I don't think. But we got it back, so we have the option. I don't think we're playing Oaken Form either. Ooh, Gear Guide could be a spicy sideboard tech. You think it's better than Spider? I think in our deck we want Spider just because we're kind of weak to flyers. I think we're just going to cut 2 line breakers and call it a day. Oh yeah, definitely Guide better than Elephant. Strictly better, pretty much. I agree. Definitely better than the Elephants. Elephant Tribal, though. Yeah, we lost the Beast theme Cucumbersome. I still love that username. That's a genius username. Oh man, let's see. What do we want to cut? Group creatures separately. We could cut. So we have 5 4-drops, which is a lot of 4-drops. I could see cutting one of the 4-drops for another cheaper dude. We have 2 Titanic Growths, which I like. I like all these guys. We're not cutting any of those. Boar might just be better than Cavalry. Probably not, though. How is this deck winning? We can either... You'd cut a 5-drop for a Mighty Leap and ship it? Which 5, though? I think we want the 5s. We need the 5s. We could play an Oaken Form. We could play a Bristling Boar. We could play Talons. We don't really have a good late game with this deck right now. Maybe Talons is what we need. Like, I guess we have Pegasus Courser, and we just don't have a ton of ways to force through damage if the board stalls super heavily. Maybe I do want... I haven't tried Talons, and it looked decent in some matchups I've seen. Oh yeah, Oracle is horrible. I really don't like Oracle. I think Spider's necessary evil because we only have 2 removal spells. Wait, I managed to cut a card. When did I cut a card? Huh. All right, this was mine. Yeah. Let's run it like this. Yeah, I think Spider is necessary in this deck. We don't want them to play like an Aven Guide and then us just die. I think our game plan with this deck revolves around us just completely destroying someone with Titanic Growth and just absolutely making them wish that they didn't exist. Okay, guys. I am going to play tighter for this match than I've ever played in my entire life because I'm still salty about how badly I played my last draft. If I have an intention to ever block. I definitely have an intention to block. So I definitely can't just be a full-out beatdown deck because I only have 4 2-drops. Deck, please. We have a fine deck. Our deck gave us a great second hand. We're going to keep Luminous Bonds because we don't have a single removal spell in our entire deck except Luminous Bonds. We are just cruising for a bruising. We're going to lead with Forest. I don't know exactly where that term originated, but it sounds kind of neat. Okay, might be playing into the Black-Red Sacrifice deck. And we have Cage, yeah. I know we don't literally have only this, but we basically literally have only that. Ooh, opponent. Gonna get in for that spicy 1 damage. You think I will? Yeah, I'll take you up on that. Oh my gosh. Completely destroyed. Yeah, we're gonna save our guy. We're going to trade 1 for 1 instead of letting him get a 2 for 1 there. Not my favorite feeling, but kind of necessary there, I think. Wow, just got absolutely destroyed by Hired Blade. Ooh, Cavalry was so good there. Oh man, that was not the time I really wanted to use my Titanic Growth, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. One has 3 cards. I have 3 cards. Gutter Snipe is horrific. Opponent, take it from me. You're about to get destroyed. We're not going to block here. He'd only make that attack if he had something, and we're about to get a huge attack in. It's okay, opponent. You'll basically literally. Okay, I'm definitely playing too fast. I can already just tell. I just literally didn't put any thought into that no block. So I knew he had something. We outplayed him by not blocking. So he has 1 card in his hand. Okay. Now is what do we think? Definitely, yeah, that's definitely something you learn in the format. Weird to adjust to the Black Flash, yeah. Okay. I'm going to block like this. Oh man, I did not need to play that land. Come on, Nikolai. Pull yourself together, man. Okay, we're putting an upkeep stop too. The draw step stop is meant to be there. It's not something I just click through. Oh my gosh, he has another one. Oh, he has another one. That's funny. Oh man, that's not great for me. I'm definitely trading 3-2 for 3-3 here. Don't want to go too low and just die to Gutter Snipe. As it is, he needs 4 spells. If I just take the extra 3, I get 2 spells. Okay, draw step. Okay, I'm going to hold this land so that I don't have to discard Luminous Bonds to some random discard shenanigan. Attack for 3, pass turn. Okay. Untap. I'm drawing. Okay, I'm going to hold that in case he draws a mind draw. I'm going to Luminous Bonds his 4-2 so he can't try to race me. And I'm going to keep holding the 2 lands so because my curve ends at 6. And if I do draw a spell I want to hold, easy block. He could have Skeleton Archer. He has Shock. Okay. Upkeep, draw. Lena's great. We will. He has no cards, so we'll just play Lena pre-combat. Hit him for 3. He could still kill me with like a Banefire or something, but or a Lightning Strike. You gotta be kidding me. I was so close. I died to Xaxes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want work Oaken Form because he'll just take my dude and kill me with it if I put Oaken Form on it. Dwarven Priest coming in. Yeah, I agree. Priest coming in. Swiftclaw probably coming in. So I have another 2-drop. I'll cut Rock's Oracle and Thornhide Wolves for those 2. Jeez, this is a slow hand, but I think it's a keep. He's an aggressive deck. But we have our 2 best top-end cards, so if we can survive, we can just win with them. And we're dead. Jesus. Please 2-drop. Dwarven Priest, fine. Ideally, I draw a creature on turn 3, and then I could gain a couple life. Please draw a creature for this next turn. Check it out real quick. Thank goodness. Nope, wrong card. What are you sending me, not me? What happened here? Oh my gosh. Sarkhan ult. That's sick. Okay, Blade, that's fine. So if I take 3 here, I go to 15. If I trade here, I 15, and then I gain 2. Go to 15, I gain 2. So if I trade here, I'm at 18, then I go to 19. If I don't trade here, I go to 15, then I go up to 17. So I take 2 extra life here, but I'll have another creature on the battlefield for Lena and for my angel. So I think I'm going to take it. No attacks. Dark Dweller is a good card. I like it. So he could have a shock here. You could also have -1/-1. I'm just going to block like this, see what he has. Abnormal endurance, sure. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan, Nami. He has 1 card in his hand. I don't want to take 4, so I'm thinking I would block like this. But I think I'll take this 3. Because this way I do get a couple tokens. And now I can start attacking. I think, yeah. I do need to kill him before he can kill me. He only has 1 card in his hand. He's going to start rummaging. This guy basically gives unblockable. If he uses his Pyromancer here, I'm fine with that because it means he's not killing my 3/3 with his Pyromancer. And it means he can't rummage. Shock, okay. Double shocking. I'm still going to keep Lena around. Okay, that's a good draw. I'm just going to Gear Per Guide and Pegasus Courser. And not attack. Next turn I can start flying over. He has 1 card in hand. My board state is better than his. He has a Rummager though. And that Dark Dweller Oracle card. And it's my old friend Gutter Snipe, eh? He upgraded that guy pretty well. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 1 on 2-turn clock. No, but he has the Dismissive Pyromancer to kill something. I still like attacking. He can hit me for 6. I can hit him for 7. And if he hits me for 6, this guy can't attack. Active treason. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, he can sacrifice it. You got it. That is so bad for me. Jeez. I have multiple outs though. I have 2 Titanic growths. I mean, that's one of the reasons I was doing this too. And I'm dead. 6, 8, 10, 12. I'm dead. I don't think I could have done anything there. My hand was kind of sketchy, but I just drew at 8 lanes and he didn't, so he didn't even have to rummage. Okay. I'm not sad about that loss. That loss is unavoidable. If I'd drawn like a Gallant Cavalry, I would have been fine. He just happened to have his last 2 cards be relevant spells. If I'd drawn like a Titanic Growth, no, Titanic Growth wouldn't really. Hitting that Gutter Snipe was good for him. I don't know. I'm not going to even worry about it. There's nothing I can do there. Worrying about that type of thing is what gets you like just mentally exhausted, because you're just like, what could I have done? I could have done so much more. And it's really just like completely irrelevant. You couldn't have done anything. Like, I think I have to attack there. If I don't attack there, I'm just a sitting duck waiting for his value engine to grind me out. I have multiple cards that pump my power and toughness. I had about 4 outs, I think, there to win the game. Okay, we're going to keep this hand. I've definitely played against this guy before, I think. Okay, going to play Forest. Ha, I scoff at your wall of mist. Opponent not doing anything. I'm not going to play Iridescent Scatter. He just doesn't have a land. Doesn't mean anything. This isn't even a real game here. Okay, I'm just going to slam Rocks Oracle. I'm going to attack first, though. Yeah, this isn't a fun game at all. I have him dead next turn to my Titanic Growth. He discarded a Meteor Golem to hand size. Yep, we got him. Let's just think. Do I have actual lethal? So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll Drill Master our flyer. Seven, 9. Yeah, that wasn't fun. So we know he has multiple artifacts. So I think we're going to bring in Invoke the Divine, because that seems like a good, smart play. And he's playing blue, so he could have flyers. I think we'll take out a Gallant Cavalry. Ooh, this is a fine hand. We're going to go Centaur Courser, and then we'll decide our course of action. He's got a third color. Nice. Ravenous Harpy is an interesting one. I'm not sure how good it is. I don't think it's great. Because it's a very slow card, and this is a format where you do have to affect the board with your plays. Oh my gosh, opponent went deep. Okay, there's a Gallant Cavalry. We're not going to attack and blow our Titanic Growth. We're We're just going to play our Star Crown Stag. No attack. Titanic Growth. Spark Tongue Dragon. Okay. This is why we have Giant Spider. No attack. So we could go Thornhide Wolves. Playing land for sure. If we attack for 6, tap down the 3/3. He can go double block and single block. Then he attacks back for 2, 4, 7, 8. We're going to use our mana most efficiently like this. This way if we draw land, we have pretty high upside, but we're not going to attack him because we're hitting him for 6 and taking 8 on the crackback. Though this does have the ground kind of covered. Anyway, Drake. Okay, now we can attack. Because we're hitting him for 10. Perfect. So he has 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power. Tap the 0/4. Okay. Not a huge deal for me. I can just tap down Ravenous Harpy. There's the Golem. Probably taking down... Oh, not my Stag. Interesting. Well, that was a good draw. You'd take the Spider there? You'd put it on the Spider, you mean? Oh, man, that's brutal. Oh, you tap the Harpy. That was a good rise from the grave, not gonna lie. Maybe I was supposed to put the Prodigious Growth on something else because I put it on my best guy. I could have just put it on the Centaur Courser. Okay, I get what you're saying, Belancia Joe. Oh, that was exactly what I needed to draw. You can't even sacrifice stuff to the Harpy. I shouldn't be. I don't deserve to win this game. I definitely messed this up multiple times. How does the opponent always have something? Jesus. Give a man a chance. We've kind of used all of our reach. I don't if he sacks the vampire to his Harpy, then I only eat one flyer. He could sack me into Harpy. Like a 4 for 2. Yeah, that's pretty good value. I should have attacked with more guys, is what I should have done. Okay, perfect. High Manch's Cage, pre-combat, the Enigma Drake. This is a pretty clear play. I don't need to think too much about this one. Attack with everything. Mr. Lubifu, thank you for the host. I appreciate it. I definitely think I put my prodigious growth on the wrong thing. I should have put it on like my 3/3. So I'd still have the spore. Not the spore. The elk. Take Vengeance. Good card. He's playing literally 4 colors. What the heck? Yeah, it would have diversified my threats. Putting all the eggs in one basket was pretty bad. We're essentially like both taking like 1 damage a turn. He's gaining back 1 of the life I deal to him. It's like we're both taking 1 each turn, and it's like, oh my gosh. He's at a lower life total, but he has all of his mana. No mana problems for him. The elk! The hero we all deserved. We all wanted that elk. Boom! The ELK is in play. Is the ELK good enough? He's got the same nothing hand. Watch him just completely rip. Oh my gosh. He probably, I don't know. He probably didn't have that. Oh my gosh. Grinding him down. Oh. The return of Elmer. Elmer! He grew to prodigious speed, size, and strength, and then was taken down brutally by a zombified golem. Yeah, that's a top deck. Look at us. We were about to top deck. Okay, guys. That's a Bambi ending. Don't know what that means. And he did. Guys, this deck, I think we might need Mighty Leap over Gallant Cavalry. Let's go. Let's go. We played much better that game. I think part of it is that I've been playing a ton of Magic recently. It takes its toll on your psyche. Not like your psyche. Oh my gosh, Bambi because it's an ELK, or Bambi because it died like its mother. No. Bambi didn't die. Bambi was the second one. Red deck wins 05. That's what it probably stands for. Maybe it's his initials. We'll go first. We're keeping. I like this Mighty Leap. It looks good in the hand. Man, this struggles. I've been having a tough time with my where I'm at and playing. I've been playing kind of poorly, and it's gotten to my psyche. Oh my gosh. Has anyone seen The Land Before Time? That is my totally my jam, and it's so sad. You're just so the highest upside play is to go Gear per Guide. I'm going to go Pegasus Courser, and then I'm going to go Giant Spider. They use my mana better, and then I can go Gear per Guide plus Mighty Leap in one of my turns. It does give my opponent a little bit of extra breathing room, but using your mana efficiently is key in Limited. Have I seen the 20 Land Before Time movies? I haven't seen all 20 of them. I've seen the originals multiple times. I've seen all the originals multiple times, the first 7. And then I think I've seen probably 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 when I was younger. We're going to Luminous Bonds that, I think. I'm going to play the Gear per Guide first. Rocks, Oracle. The reason I played this is because if you can't play anything, I can just make my stuff unblockable at a certain point, and I don't have to use my Luminous Bonds. So I could go land, make stuff unblockable, hit him for 4. Other option is Luminous Bonds, hit him for 4, hold up Mighty Leap with Angel backup. Yeah, I'm going to Luminous Bonds. He still gets the triggers, but I'm the beatdown in this matchup, Channy. If he attacks me for 4, I can block Mighty Leap. I'll take the trade. I'm not going to get fancy with my Mighty Leap. I'd rather use my Mighty Leap when my opponent's like tapped out. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I believe. No block. I shouldn't have played that land out. I was thinking my curve ends at 6, but okay, Sky Scanner. Child of Night, okay. Attack with everything. Give this flying. If I give it, I'm not going to give it can't be blocked. I don't need to do that. He doesn't have a blocker in the air next turn. I can't play my Rocks Oracle. No, it's not lethal because it's not all creatures, it's target creature. So Sky Scanner can just block whichever one I don't. So I could give this unblockable, but then he just block this. And if I give this unblockable, it's not I don't target the creature. It's not target creature can't block. Yeah. I wish it was that way. I'll take 7, I think. Yeah, I'll definitely take 7. No worries, Jammy. Spider. Now I do it. Target creature you control can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. He can't be blocked. He can't be blocked. Fly, my friend, into the skies. Maybe the reason I think I'm playing so much worse is because I've gotten a level up moment or something where I like see all my mistakes a lot clearer, and I like that could be it. Where like I just notice my mistakes a lot more than I used to. I didn't see any interaction from the opponent. This could definitely be an Oaken form matchup. I don't need Giant Spider. He's not going to have flyers. I'd rather have the Gallant Cavalry. Actually, I might even rather have Bristling Boar. I'm bringing an Oaken form. And I could bring an Oaken form for what? I'd rather have Mighty Leap, I think. Over Cavalry Drill Master seems kind of good. We're keeping. We're going to make our ELK a hero. This ELK is going to be the greatest ELK that ever lived. And if I draw my Vigilance, dude, it's game over. Yes! The Greenwood Sentinel shall have the oaken form. Hopefully it's good enough. The Greenwood Sentinel attack and the Greenwood Sentinel protect. Please tap out for something. No, I don't want to oaken form now. I'm not going to go for it. I'm a coward. If I wait until turn 5, I can help hold up Titanic Growth to protect it. Sarkon's Unsealing. Oh god. This does 4 damage. Now I'm going to do this. Because if I just play Stag... Huh. I'm not going to play Stag. I'm going to keep up Titanic Growth. Wow, he's not playing any creatures of power 4 or greater. 0-4. No trophies, all 2-1s. I'm also no trophies right now. I'm about to go 2-1 here. They have no way to trigger it, make me play around it consistently. Constantly. Boom, they concede. Whew, that was powerful. Maybe I should have been main decking that all along. We kind of just absolutely crushed him with Oaken Form on our 2-2 Vigilance. But anyway, that is going to do it for this draft video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to click that thumbs up and subscribe to get updates for whenever I post new content. I also am kind of disappointed that I didn't play my complete best all the full time, but it is really hard to focus on all these things at once, and I hope that it was still helpful for you. And if it was, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or comments, or just want to say hi or anything like that, I would be happy to respond with your comments. If you have any general comments about the format, I'd also love to hear them. Is Oaken Form secretly the greatest? Is Talons of the Wildwood still as good as rank? Not as good as rank. Still a busted card? Let me know in the comment section down below. Together we can all become a little bit better. But yeah, if you would like to catch me streaming live, you can find me on twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. There'll be a link to that in the description down below. But yeah, anyway, that is going to do it for this draft video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time.